Just a song before I go, a lesson to be learned. Traveling twice the speed of sound, it's easy to get burned. Good morning, folks. It is the last Sunday in September 2023. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. But 30 days has September, and this is the last Sunday. So, very fun day yesterday. In the middle of a pretty serious storm, my business partner, Lauren Witt, got married. And it was supposed to be outdoors, and we didn't do that, though it would have been fun to see everybody in their foul weather gear. But we went inside, and it was a beautiful ceremony, followed by a kick-ass party. So the advancing theme here is Coffee with Bob, and I've got a coffee mug with my grandchildren on it. So sit back and listen to some music, and I think I'll do only music that I've written. Here's one called The Wedding Song, seems appropriate. Rain, 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 rain. You and I can't stop the rain, but maybe we can ease the pain. Rain, 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 rain. Rain will fall and wind will blow. Where that wind takes us, no one knows. The moon and stars will come out tonight. The moon and stars will come out tonight. And your special star will shine tonight. For the first time. For the first time. When I come to you tonight, when I come to you tonight, everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. For the first time. For the first time in my life. So, old man working through that song, written a long time ago, trying to remember all the words, but I got it. And, I just, it's very interesting, this little company I started 10 years ago. Now we've had 2 weddings in the company this year. So the thing that's really great about that is people are still getting married. That's a good thing. And I guess I'm getting close to 30 years of marriage to my sweet love, Rayona. She's easy to love, The keys to life are good woman, and an easy tuning guitar. That's the key to life. So, I'm gonna take you down to the New York town. So baby, dress it up tonight. Baby, dress it up right. I'm gonna pick you up at 8. Not 8:15, so don't be late. I'm gonna take you down to the New York town. So baby, dress it up tonight. Baby, dress it up right. I'm gonna pick you up at 8. Not 8:15, so don't be late. Met you in a coffee shop. Coffee is just what they got. You like cream and I like mine black. Babe, you give me a heart attack. You get up to lead the way. I don't think you heard me say, walk by slow. Baby, walk by slow. Walk by slow. Baby, walk by slow. And when we get out on the street, we see some folks that we'd like to meet. I stop them to say hello. All you gotta do is walk by slow. Walk by slow. Baby, walk by slow. Walk by slow. Baby, walk by slow. At a favorite restaurant, they got exactly what we want. Man, walk by just to look at you. There's just one thing to do. Walk by slow. Baby, walk by slow. Walk by slow. Baby, walk by slow. I'm gonna take you down to the New York town. So baby, dress it up tonight. Baby, dress it up right. I'm gonna pick you up at 8. Not 8:15, so don't be late. Don't be late. Yeah, baby. A lot of words in that one. So that was a fun song to write. That's pretty new. That's probably the newest song. So that was cool, and that's all the wedding stuff. Big happenings around here this month is people came to visit. So we've only been here, I think, 14 months now, something like that. And one of my high school classmates, Mike Stocks, who is Dr. Michael Stocks, graduated from the Naval Academy, went into the Navy, became a doctor, and was a lacrosse teammate of mine in high school. He was an attackman, I was a goaltender, so in practice we competed against each other a lot, and then we competed with each other against foreign opponents. And, it's a very interesting detour. He was on the way home from the Navy football game to where he lives in Norfolk, Virginia, and decided to go the slow way because it's a more comfortable drive, and it's actually a more predictable drive too. And that brings him right by Oxford, Maryland. Well, it's a 10-mile each way detour, 10 miles down to Oxford, 10 miles back to the main road. And he made that trip. I fixed breakfast, and he and his wife Joyce had a great visit, and then they were on their way. It's really fun when people do that. And surprise, surprise, my sisters made the same detour on the way back from Ocean City. They were spending a couple of weeks in Ocean City, and they dropped by a house on the way home. And it's just great. Those things really make me feel happy. So that's all going on. And now we've had enough talk about love and friendship, and let's talk about boats. My boats, both in the water during this storm we just had. Um, Apparently, at the dock at St. Michael's Harbor Inn, the peak wind was 50 knots. My boat's tied in its slip. We didn't move the boat, and we could have, I guess. But one thing we do is we tie up the boat to prepare for bad weather every time we tie it up. So we didn't have a lot to do, but we added one line, which was critical. And then one of my guys that crews on the boat from time to time, Mark Welsh, kind of babysat the boat because I was babysitting the boat here in Oxford, and he was taking care of some boats on the dock at the hotel. He's an interesting guy. He's a skipper at Perry Cabin. He's the Quantum sales rep. He delivers boats up and down the coast. He brokers boats. Very interesting guy, and he's a mainsail trimmer and alternate helmsman for me on the racing boat. So he helped out a lot and sent some pictures. And I got one picture of the boat jumping back and forth in the slip at the height of the storm. And all we did was we added one line to the boat. I don't like doubling up lines because I think it creates chafe instead of relieving chafe. But there was one string that we could have doubled up on. We would have been a little happier as the storm evolved. Well, it's quiet, calm this morning. And sure, by Wednesday night we won't have any wind again for a sailboat race, but maybe that'll work out. Getting down to the last two races of the year on Wednesday nights. So here's a sailing song. I don't think that you can find me. I don't think that you can see. I don't think that you can find me sailing on the deep blue sea, sailing on the deep blue sea. Now I'm headed to old Jamaica. I am hoping there to find where the oceans meet the beaches. You can find some peace of mind. I don't think that you can find me. I don't think that you can see. I don't think that you can find me sailing on the deep blue sea, sailing on the deep blue sea. Now we're headed to old Havana. Fidel and brother, they are gone. As we get into the millennium, they will learn the American song. I don't think that you can find me. I don't think that you can see. I don't think that you can find me sailing on the deep blue sea, sailing on the deep blue sea. Riding dolphins in Cozumel, I am hoping there to find. Riding fish can make you happy. Can it bring you peace of mind? Riding home across the ocean, on Key West is where I'll land. You can see the sunrise and sunset. Will it make you a peaceful man? I don't think that you can find me. I don't think that you can see. I don't think that you can find me sailing on the deep blue sea, sailing on the deep blue sea. Sailing, sailing. I've heard cleanliness is next to godliness. I think sailing is next to godliness. So my time's up. Thanks for hanging out with me. God bless you all real good. God bless Susan Taylor. I'll see you next time.